Hey guys, so today I decided to embarrass myself before all of you, but oh my god, I hope you enjoy the stories. So today I'm going to tell you the most embarrassing moments. I was new here. I was like, what do you call it? I was like a fresher. You get it? No, I don't know if I'm the only one, but the first day of me picking the kids from school, especially the older kid, I couldn't remember how he looked like. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Yeah, right? But you know, the problem is I hadn't gotten to see him like how he looked like. And when I went to pick him up from school, oh my god, all these kids look like same. But luckily, he came to me. I was like, oh yeah, he's the one. What if I could not find him? What if he didn't come to me? How would I have recognized him? I kept wondering today. You know, when I go and pick him up from school later, I was like, but they don't look alike, like all of them, you know? So, oh, that just reminded me of another scenario. So, my first time taking the train from here to a place called Anmas. That's how I got lost. On my way back, that is, you know? There are different terminals of each train. So, this girl over here did not even notice. I did not even pay attention to what I was doing. So, I took the wrong train and I didn't even know where I was. I went to Switzerland. My phone was not working. I did not have network on my phone because it was a different country. And I just said I will not text my host mom because she could have been so worried about me. And I was in the train in Switzerland. And guess what? I hadn't bought a ticket. I almost got arrested. I've never told anybody this story. It's my first time saying it here. So I almost got arrested. But when the guys came, I mean the patrol, so they came. Maggie did not have any ticket. And the guys were like, your ticket please. They were checking the ticket for everyone. I had bought a different ticket in France and I thought it would work in Switzerland. But I was not even aware that it was in Switzerland. That's the most stupid thing that I've ever done in my life. So I showed it to them and they were like, this is not the same train. We are in Switzerland. You know how these guys talk with the French accent. So, and I was like, sorry, I didn't know. This is not SNCF. They told me, no, this is from a different company. So I think they just saw that I'm that bush girl. I'm that Kamshamba, you get it? So they just left me alone and told me, once we arrived, I told them that I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know where I am. So when I got off, they directed me. They told me where to take the bus back to France. And oh my God, that day was a mess, a total mess. And it also happened another time. I don't know what happened. But before I could learn how to use Google Maps, sometimes I use them and they take me to the wrong direction. Like, oh, it's chaotic, my friend. Oh. Another one. You know, in Kenya, we don't have what is it called? We don't have like a meal where you have I'm not talking about everybody. Let me say about myself, okay? So, there's this day, my host mom left some potato salads in the fridge. And this Mshamba girl, by the way, in my home, we never had like a salad. And here in France, we usually have an appetizer, the meal, and a dessert. Or a salad after the meal. So the kids were supposed to take a salad, the potato salad, and this person here, I decided to warm up the salad. It was salad with I think tuna fish. You can imagine the taste. You can imagine the taste of that salad. Well warmed up. Jesus Christ. But you know, I thought I oh my God, I've come to realize that when you don't know something, you should ask. I think I did not even ask if it was a salad or not. I didn't even know salads exist. Yes, I knew they existed, but my goodness. Who could have thought? Nani anakulanga viazi baridi shwali? Who eats cold potatoes? It's only in France, I guess, because where they ushamba in this Nakuru girl, this Kenyan girl back then. Oh, it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassing Kenyans over here, but don't worry. I'm adjusting. I almost forgot an instance where I fell in the middle of the road. You know where there's a steepy road like this? Where you go like I was with a scooter. My friend, I was just learning how to use the scooter. and I was going to kind of babysit a kid in the morning, like prepare him to go to school, blah blah blah. And on that car road, there was like a Kamtedemuko, a steep or yeah, you understand. So me and my scooter, it was not an electric one, the normal one, yeah, the normal one. So there was the pedestrian footpath here, and on this side it's a river, and it's down there, down, and the cars were coming, but there was no car at that time. So I was going with that pace. That day I saw tutu, yani ile unagonga chini, you hit the road. Luckily there was no car coming. I imagine if it was near that river, and if a car was coming on from that day, I've never touched that scooter, like never ever. What? I saw death with my own kulu eyes. But imagine, what could I have told my parents back home? They know that I'm hustling here. I'm like, guy, friend, if you're planning to come to France, if you're planning to come abroad, be prepared. Number one, to get lost. You will get lost until you know the way. You know that Swahili phrase, mpotea njia ndio kujua njia, or how do they say it? Kupotea njia ndio kujua njia. What? Kujua njia. I got lost like so many times, even in the small village that I was living before I got used to it, my friend. And all these embarrassing moments, I just kept them. Another time is when you want to go somewhere and there's an outside door. And then you try to pull it, and it's supposed to be pushed. Oh my God, this is embarrassing, because people will be like, who's this bush girl? Where's this bush girl coming from? Or the door is supposed to be pushed or pulled, and you're just there trying, and you're just there trying to make things work, but they aren't even working. Living abroad should be written down as one of the most difficult things in life, because it's hard, it's terrible, my dear. Everything here is totally different from my country, because even the process of documents, banks, everything, the process is so low. You have to have like millions of paperwork. Maybe someone comes to you and wants to know of a certain direction. You don't know how to respond, because even the language, learning French has been one of the hardest things in my life. And I can tell you that for 3 years in France hasn't been easy. Responding to someone is even more complicated, and you're just there walking like, please don't talk to me, please don't ask for directions, because I wonder, like, yes, I know French, I usually understand most of the conversations, but when it comes to responding, that's the hardest part. So guys, if you enjoy this kind of stories, please tell me to narrate more stories, because I have a lot of my head, a lot in my head, and I'd like just to open up at least, to have some people to talk to and to share my joys and my sorrows with. So if you guys do like these stories, write them down below. I'll be giving more of the udakus. Yeah, so bye.